You heading to the mate? You got the beautiful soothing sounds from me. I'm here to soothe you, and you're a walla for ya. Yes, like this guy. Here walla for you too. Sent me this video now of him in search. Yes, in the name of conservation. I can tell you. You're here to soothe and be soothed by me. I'm here to soothe you. Together now in the Takashaka realm, we can see into that. Yes, I can see things. I can see many things and I can tell you many things too. I can tell you things to soothe you and also to educate you too, mate. Okay, I can tell you these things. Oh yes, so we can see now. We can see into the realm, and it is the Greater Barrier Reef. Okay, that's where the Tagashaka lurk, waiting, waiting for action, for food, for human. I can tell you. What we're doing now is studying. Okay, you and me as a walla forest. We can see the fish, and I can soothe you to them. I can soothe your beautiful mind that there's a fish. You can see the fish down there, maybe even the mating. We know that because we are walla forests. Yes, so we can see them. Now we can see into the other parts of the realms of the tiger shark. It move around, looking for prey. Okay, I can tell you. I can tell you many educational things, mate. Like this thing, I can tell you what it is, mate. Okay, it is some kind of beautiful, majestic thing. Oh, the fish. I can see that now. I can see the fish. Yes, I can check it. Look for fishing hooks, mate. Maybe a fishing line on it. Yes, I can see that it's free. It's not unhappy from a fishing line. That a happy fish. I can see that now. Swim off with happiness. I can soothe you to that. You have been soothed. You can hear the soothing sounds made by me, and you can also hear my air conditioner. It's set to high. It's my lover's. That's my lover's air conditioner. I tell her that. I tell her she my lover and I'm passionate for her. But I'm not. I just want her air conditioner to be set on high to cool my skin. I got a very special skin that needs to be cool. I can tell you. I can tell you many other things. We can get ready to soothe whenever you're ready to, mate. Mate, I can tell you first of all, lucky you, I training my fat boy to be a walla for real. Yes, that's what I trained him up to be that. His mother is at work now and she leave me with him. Sometime I tell him, I'm going to make a man of you, mate. You can look forward to that. Okay? He a fat boy. He not even like the air conditioner. He like a cat. He like a cat, so I can tell you, I've seen him. What he doing now in his room is probably with the cat. I have to negotiate with him now. I can tell you this. Sometimes I get drunk. I get drunk and tell him my secrets. And he threatened to use them against me, quite frankly. You can see this fish. Fish habitat, maybe. I thought it was like a fish. But it's just the habitat of a fish. It's missing the fish. Maybe you can picture the fish in your mind, that it lives there. Like a Finding Nemo in there. There, yes. Yes, you can imagine it swimming around, mate, okay? It happy, that fish too, I can tell you. It got no emotional problems. But my fat boy got them. He got bad emotional problems, I can tell you. I can only tell you, it's probably his mother that caused them. His mother is, she's not a full quid either, I can tell you. Oh, what is that thing? I can tell you that is, not pleasant to look at, but it's important. Maybe important for the environment, maybe important for nature, and even maybe even the biodiversity. Yes, that means a fish. That means fish, my friend. I can tell you. What? Oh, look at this beautiful thing down there. I can see too. I can see these things too. Together we can see them and soothe. Yes, I can soothe you. You might even have fat boy problems of your own. You might be thinking to yourself, BUSHTICK MICK your problems. They don't match. They're not matching my problems. But I can tell you, you've never walked in on a fat boy. doing things to an animal, a small cat, his cat. His mother tell me it's just a phase. I say no, and that's not a phase. The fat boy should be watching wrestling, uh, professional wrestling now, men's, sport of kings. But he doing things to his cat in his room. It's disgusting to me, but I don't want him to bother me. So I give him his cat back. I feel bad for the cat, but I think he trained it. I think he trained it to, I don't want to say enjoy it. There's no way the cat could be enjoying what he did with it. Because I tell him, that's not nice. If I catch you doing these things again, mate, I take the cat permanently this time. Maybe give it to the little girl down the street. I know she's not going to do the things you do to it. I can tell you. But what we're doing here is soothing and examining too. We're examining the reef. Yes, we are studying it for health. I can see things. So you can see things? Because we are wildlife warriors. Yes, like I'm going to make my fat boy one. No, he deserves that. He's not a pleasant little boy, I can tell you. He a big boy too now. Also sexually active with animals, I can tell you. Suspected it for a while, but then I catch him. And it make me sick. I got other problems too, okay? I tell the fat boy that. I'm up to my neck in problems, right? Okay? I cannot be dealing with fat boy problems, okay? I don't like to bring this type of negativity into my world. I tell his mother that too. She not listen, but it's coming to Christmas time, I can tell you. And she going to give me presents, I can feel it. Also to the fat boy, I tell him that I give him his cat back, but I say Christmas is coming, fat boy. You can give me things, okay? You can give me magical things for the Christmas. Maybe even valuable things. That's all I care about. I tell him, you not want to listen. He's simple too. Got the bad genetics. That's what force him to do these things to cats. Not to the full quid. He's simple, but I'm going to make a man of him this Christmas. I tell his mother that. She got the air conditioner. I say I'm going to take him. It's almost time for Christmas tree harvest. Time to get a Christmas tree nearly, and I said to him, we're going, mate, you and me into the bush, cut down a tree like a man, I can tell you. Then we come home to the women, and we tell them, we say the men have come back with the tree, okay? Look at it. And I said, the father boy, you're going to enjoy that. The women of your tribe are going to be pleased with you. And not when you do these things to the cat, okay? It only upset them. Look at your mother. She got to go to work and think about these things I tell her about you when I catch you. Catch you doing these things. I even take him down the pub too. And tell them, look what the fat boy done. I draw them pictures, okay? Explain it to them. It's sickening. Everybody horrified from that. But we can soothe, okay? You and me, we're going to soothe now. And we can see that. We can see the realm of the tiger shark. Yes. And together as one, soothing to these beautiful sounds of mine. But I can even tell you, having personal problems with my father, he filthy to me. I disown him. And I'm not happy about that. I have to spit on him now when I see him because he take this side. I take this side of my brother. I can tell you these things. My brother is filthy vegetarian, and I established that with my father. But I can tell you the man is sick. Okay. He not even care. That I display alpha dominance over him. I beat him at that barbecue. I beat him with the wet newspaper. Okay. It thrilled me to do that, and I'll do it again when he's not looking. I jump him. It's not fair. He's bigger than me, so I jump him with the wet newspaper and hit him many times in the face and the head, the back of the neck too. Take him down with that. But my father, now he turned back to Reggie as #1 son. I can tell you. Not sure why. Maybe because I got the fat boy making love to the cat. Take him to my father for talking to. I threatened to feed the cat to my father, but it backfired on me. And my father think it is sick. I think the whole situation is sick. I tell him it's love. Okay, I mean love with smelly shit is air conditioner. But he not listen to me. He go back to Reggie. He even renounced a bushmeat. My father bushmeat better known around the town for eating the bushmeat. But now he eat only fruit. He a fruitarian now. Maybe to win back my brother's affection. He tell me that we need to honor Reggie and yeah, I need to apologize to him for that things and tell him I'm maybe even a lesser human than him because I got fat boy. Got fat boy with cat. But it's not true. I'm just here for Christmas. I tell him that these people they give me things. I can tell. It's going to be food. Not even bushmeat. Maybe even the meat raised on farm. I can tell you. I can only dream of that. But now my father eat a fruit. Eat the fruit and try to win Reggie's affections. But Reggie's still angry at him too for disowning him because I was number one in the eyes of my father for many days. Many days as Reggie recovered and tried to catch me. Yeah, he still not catch me. He injured from that beating I give to him. But my father tell me he's sick of me and want the number one the Reggie back. But the original not number one. I established that at the barbecue. Okay. Beat him. I beat him really good for that. Yes, it was nice of me to do that. It feel good for me. But Reggie not feel good from that. He planned to get me, and the fat boy know this. Fat boy threatened me with that sometime too to tell the Reggie. But Reggie not find me yet, and I give the cat boy access to the fat cat that he maybe even impregnated now. I can't tell you these things. You got a fat boy, and then you got a cat, and you put them together, and you get a fat cat. They got the puppies in there. I tell him that I teach him about the birds and the bees. I say, listen, man, you can't do this to the cat. Not right, okay? What you going to do when it has puppies everywhere, okay? I don't want to have to hand them out again. My father make me do this. He breed them for consumption. Cats. He catch his neighbor doing things to cats. Not like my fat boy. My fat boy do sexual things. Very sexual. Oh, look at these things. But very sexual things are not nice. They're not nice to do to these animals. I can tell you. Maybe even laws against that type of thing. I tell my fat boy that. I tell him he's going to jail. Okay. But more importantly, why? But Reggie coming after me. Okay. And then my father eat the fruit. He know that I can't eat fruit. Oh look, I can see him. I can see the Wallafora. Yes, on the front line. I can see him studying. Look at it. Yes, I can see you, Matt. Okay. Yes, good work. He's studying that reef. Make sure. Yes, make sure they know the fishing line down there. Okay, maybe even the plastic bag. Oh look, I can see that too. Yes, we're like scientists. I can tell you. I can tell you. I knew it was like that. Tell my mother. I said to her, listen, mate. It's not true what you say about me. I'm going to do things with my life like a scientist. Look at me now. I'm a scientist. Practically a scientist. Except I got a fat boy. I got a fat boy doing unnatural things. Unholy too. I can tell you. I maybe need an exorcism big time on that. I tell his mother, but she don't want to hear that. Okay? But I tell her anyway. Look at this beautiful thing. It's a thing of nature. A thing of passion. We are wild forests and we know these things. We can feel them. We can feel the presence of a passion. Look down there, mate. Yes, I can see in there too. Looking. Always looking for fishing hooks, mate. Okay, I can see that. This guy too is doing that. Okay, I can see what he's doing. He's studying. Yes, look at that. My fat boy should be learning from this too. But he got cat time at the moment. I give him cat time to get him off my back. Maybe even reward him. Oh look, I can see more beautiful things. But my fat boy not need to be rewarded. He a dirty filthy fat boy. He need to be punished. But sometime when you get the crazy, you get them crazy little boys. You got to let them be, you know, crazy. Like my fat boy. He's not right in the head. It would only upset me to try to prevent that. So I let him go. I let him go until I make a man of him. And once I make a man of him, we forget that whatever he done to that cat. Okay, we did it the family secret. I'll lock it up. Except I'm going to leave my fat boy. Yes, come after Christmas, I'm out of here. I'm sick of the fat boy. He do things to upset me, mate. Okay, look at these things with the cat. That's only the surface. That's only scratching the surface of the fat boy. He do these things to me to upset me big time. Mate, I can tell you that sometimes raising children is very hard, mate. Okay, I can tell you that sometimes I get drunk and my fat boy, he overhears me and mama. Sometimes the spirit of mama comes to me. Mama was a lover of mine. I can tell you that, and sometimes I miss mama. I can tell you that, and I get drunk, and then mama comes to me and she tell me these things. Many things about the fat boy. Sometimes he hear this. He hear these things that the mama says to me. And mama was a good lover to me. Sometimes she want to be lover to me too. Sometimes I let her. I let her. That the spirit of mama possess me sometimes for that. And he threatened to tell Smelly Shelly, my other lover, she's alive, but she's not my real lover. Mama was my real lover, but that snake about to take her. And sometimes I get very, very drunk and tell the fat boy things. I bet the mama's daughter Lily. Lily was mama's daughter, and she was very unkind to me. Like a fairy tale. I tell my fat boy this like a wicked stepmother. It was like a wicked stepdaughter, and she was always trying to break me and mama up. And me and mama was very sexual together, and we loved each other very much. It was a deep passion. I tell the fat boy that, and then sometimes mama even says things to the fat boy too. She tell him he's not a good boy. He's a bad boy. Mama tell him that. Then mama uses me. She uses me to punish him. I kick him. Sometimes I kick him just as when mama take over me. The air conditioner not even on. I want to kick him. And mama does too. I can tell you these things. We can see these things down here too. We're looking and soothing too. Always remember we're here to soothe. I can soothe you too. What we're doing is looking. I can see that. Yes, I can see the realm of the tiger shark. At the tiger shark, they may be doing laps. I can see that. Oh, look at that. Yes, I can see that. My fat boy is very upsetting to me. I can tell you. Sometimes I think of him and I think I got to get rid of this fat boy. Okay, he got the ugly head. He got these faces. He pulled the ugly faces at me. Sometimes when I kick him too and take his cat, he's unnatural to that cat. It does upset me what he did to that cat. He even upset the spirit of Mama, I can tell you. I tell Mama what he did to that cat too. She are very upset with that. We can see here looking for fishing line too. Always scanning. They're always scanning down there for that. Yes, I cannot see any of that. Yes, you and me are wildlife warriors. Okay, we're scanning for that on that fishing line. I can see that three of that fishing line down there. None of that. Take care of me. I'm just going to relax with my fat boy for Christmas time. Get the presents from him and his mother, good ones too. And then I'm going to abandon them. Abandon them like my father abandoned me. Bushmeat Pete, not my real father. Not biologically. I can tell you. My real father abandoned me. And I'm going to find him. And say to him, what do you got for me, mate? I can tell you, I got that genetic from you. You owe me that child support money. My mother, she told me this. My father, Abby Mangus, my real father. I don't know who the real father of the fat boy is. Sometimes I said to his mother, tell me now who the father of this fat boy is. I demand to know. But she never tell me. She kept that to herself. I said, this man was sick. He was a sick man to create such a filthy fat boy doing these things. These filthy things to cats. That's the end of the matter. Maybe I'll see you next time, okay?